Hi, good morning, Melissa. It's good to see you and hear from you. I am here in Bentonville, Arkansas with Walmart CEO and Chairman Doug McMillon on your earnings day. Things seem to tick up a little bit better since we got that profit warning from Walmart about 3 weeks ago. What happened? What changed at the end of the quarter?
First of all, thanks for making the trip to Bentonville. It's great to see you. Yeah, we're making progress. As we shared after our first quarter results, we had too much inventory. We had it in the wrong places in some instances, and over the last few weeks and months, the team's done a great job of taking action and getting ourselves to a stronger position.
Don't you still have too much inventory, up 26%?
We do, but the excess inventory that we wish would go away magically today is just about 1.5 billion of the Walmart US number. I think it's important to remember just how much of a challenge we had being in stock a year ago. For 2 years now, because of all the things that happened related to the pandemic, we've been chasing inventory. About 2/3 of what we sell in the U.S. is made or grown in the U.S. The other third is imported. And in both instances, whether it's domestic or it's imported, we were chasing it. So part of the inventory increase is just to recover and have our side counters be in stock and have the right amount of inventory for the seasons. Then you've got inflation on top of that. And then what's left would be excess. And apparel in particular is where we're still a bit heavy. We've made more progress in the seasonal hardlines categories. We got back to school set well. We're ready to go for Halloween and all the seasons that are coming after that. So a lot of progress.
So your quarter ended July 29th. We're 2 weeks into August. How's it going so far this quarter?
Back to school's been good, and I think back to college is going to be good. And normally when back to school is good, we see the other seasons perform well too. It's a conflicting period in terms of the data. If you look at what's happening across categories and across income levels, inflation is having an impact, particularly for those that don't have as much money. So we see them behaving in different ways, but we're also attracting a lot of new customers to come to our stores, to our app, to our website. Higher income families are shopping at Walmart because they're so price sensitive right now. We shared earlier this morning that families making more than $100,000 in household income have driven a lot of our growth during this last quarter. Also, the end of the month, end of the quarter performance was stronger than what we had seen in the first 2 months of the quarter. So there's some things that are happening that are really encouraging. If I take apparel, for example, there are some places where we're still working to sell through clearance at really low price points, but we have some categories like men's flannel that are selling really well, even though it's hot, because it's new and it's a good value and the product is great. So again, conflicting information. It's kind of true that everything is happening at the same time.
So then how would you categorize the U.S. consumer if you're saying higher income families are shopping at Walmart too? Does that mean the consumer is weak?
I think people are really price focused right now, regardless of income level. And the longer this lasts, the more that's going to be the case. Right around the middle of the first quarter is when we saw food inflation reach a level where behavior is starting to change. Food inflation in the U.S. started ticking up the fourth quarter of last year, and we thought that it would come up a bit more gradually and take more time, but it went up fairly quickly, and it went up more than what we expected it to go up. And then kind of middle of March, it got to a level where people making less than $50,000 household income started behaving differently, and then to the $75,000 level, and then to the $100,000 level. So, food inflation being mid double digits is a challenge. People have got to pay for back to school, and a lot of people wanted to take a vacation. So they're prioritizing their spending. And at the bottom of the list, starting at the end of the first quarter, was the apparel category because they were spending money on other things. And that wasn't a total surprise, but the speed with which all that happened was faster than we expected.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.